What a great way to start off the next video. So I was doing easy clues like I promised, and I believe this is the last God page, the last Armadillo page, according to my notes at least, that we require for a complete Armadillo book. The Book of Law, I think it's called. Let's see. Yep, the book is now complete. So here we go. Book of Law. This gives us plus 10 ranged attack, plus 5 prayer, and Armadillo God Wars Dungeon protection. I think with that ranged attack bonus, it is on par with a black D'Hide shield. Let me check. No, it's actually plus 3 better. Of course, it doesn't have the defensives, but black D'Hide shield is worse. Odium ward is plus 12, so it's between a black D'Hide shield and an Odium ward in terms of ranged attack bonus. And then after the Odium ward, it's of course the range DFS, and then the Twisted Buckler. So this is the best, one of the best storable, reclaimable, I should say, one of the best reclaimable ranged attack offhands. The other being the God D'Hide shields, as those give 3 less ranged attack bonus, but they also give pretty nice defensives and a plus 1 prayer. The plus 1 prayer is minimal, so yeah. But this book is any completed book is needed for might be a master clue, might be an elite clue for a follow the bard step. So that's done. We've got this lovely first one, and a great first book at that to be completed. Alright, so that's a very, very interesting easy clue. We got our Bob shirt relatively quickly. We only need one for an elite clue. Armadillo robe top, that is 2 Armadillo items we're missing off the vestment set. And is this a unique god page? Let's see. Nope. And that's just a studded body. I thought that was actually a studded body tee. That would have been insane. But yeah. Drop that, and we've got a wonderful 2 new items for the, for the elite clue, and we're pretty much done clues, so I guess it's time to go back to woodcutting. I really don't need this Master Scroll book, because I'm not going to do clues anymore, so I might as well just, I think you can remove the pages. Yeah, I'm going to remove the pages and drop them over to the main, because I think they, let's see what they add up to. Oh. You would think it would automatically remove it if you only have 1 in there. Alright, let's see what this adds up to. Yeah, 300k, that's definitely worth dropping over, so I'm gonna go to Edgeville and drop them over to the main and do some woodcutting. I know this is kind of embarrassing to admit, and I kind of want to get it out there, but the purple sweet stack we had, I pretty much threw it away because I was like auto-piloting and, like dropping everything over to the main in the wilderness, and purple sweets, since they count as a food item, any food or potions you drop in the wilderness, they don't, not only do they not appear immediately, but they don't appear at all. I was under the assumption that food items in the wilderness just had the normal 2-minute timer, I think it is, for items to appear to other players. Because I think 2 minutes is like a fair amount of time, for to drop something over to a clan member. But you can always trade. But yeah, I just threw away all those purple sweets and I didn't realize it. I'm like, oh, it just appeared in my main. Nope, never did. 2-minute timer. So yeah, not even gonna make use of them on the main for bond money, and sure as hell not gonna use them on this account. So rip. Here we go, I got bored, so I decided to beef up the video. Here's the easy Karen Diary complete. I guess I'll just chop a lizard man to death with a rune axe, because I've got the anti-poison. It's just protect melee. It's pretty easy, so yeah, other than that, those are the tasks I gotta do. See you then. Alright, there's the medium tasks in the Karen Diary. I think the only other diary I'm going to do between now and my grinds is the Feroc Diary. I just have to do the, I've got the hunter level requirement finally for dashing cabbits. So, yeah, I'm gonna go catch a dashing cabbit, get a spottier cape, and put it on my cape rack. There we go, that's the Feroc Diary complete. So now I gotta go claim the armor, the XP lamp, and yeah, I gotta make the run to the fairy ring at Edgeville to go back to my house to change my spell book back. Luckily I've got the ancient altar in my house, so that makes it a bit easier, but it's just kind of annoying because the ancient teleport spell books, the ancient spell books kind of limited where you can go. It's just like Edgeville, Ice Mountain, and wilderness locations. So yeah, see you when I get 90 woodcutting. Okay, hopefully this mush tree should be the final one for the woodcutting goal of 90. I'm like 1k XP off, so just gonna, I've got a lot of fossils to burn through. I'm going to show you as soon as I get this level. I'm just going to withdraw some stuff from Hispori and have that in my inventory, so should I die at the volcanic mine while I get the phosphorite and calcite, my stuff will be stored at Prospector Percy, I think his name is. But yeah, there we go. 90 wood cutting. Can now chop redwood trees. It's the final thing you're able to chop in the wood cutting skill, I think. Yeah. This is the last unlock until 99, so yeah. Big milestone. Oh, of course. Let's run away from that. Would hate to die by something as silly as that right near the end. But yeah, didn't die to any of those a single time during the grind. But yeah, this is the fossil count. And I'm not going to clean the fossils, as you can put these in the pool whether they're cleaned or not, and if you clean them and the large ones turn into plant fossils, you can't actually get the experience from plant fossils. They dissolve in the pool. So with the amount of fossils we have, let me calculate this real quick on the fly. The smalls will give us 111,000 XP at 500 XP a pop. The mediums will give us 107,000 at 1,000 XP a pop. And the larges will give us 151,500, plus an extra 3,000 from the cleaned finds we have. And the mediums, we're going to get a little bit extra. Another extra 2, 3, 5, 7, 9,000. An extra 9,000 XP. So 9,000. Oh, so many. I can't really calculate it all right now, but it's basically, you know, give or take 400,000 XP in prayer. We're not going to do the rare fossils, as maybe sometime eventually Jagex might finally release the Fossil Island boss, or the boss in the museum that requires rare fossils to make, so we're gonna hold off on that. But those fossils are worth 2,500 XP a pop, and we are completely done the museum in every way, so I'm just gonna go grab my stuff from Hespori, and let's see, how many fossils in total do I have? Let's see, 222 plus 107 plus 101 plus 24, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and 2. So we've got 465 fossils in total to burn through. The phosphorite or calcite costs 70 points a pop, and we need 20 of them, 10 of each per inventory, so that's 70, 465 divided by 26. We need basically 18. We need to do this 18 times, so 18, 70 times 20, 1,400 times 18. I need to get 25,200 points in Volcanic Mine to burn through all these bones. That's quite a lot. So I'm going to go grab the Graceful and get to it. Okay, and with this, we will have finally achieved 70 prayer, which is the requirement for the Piety spell. It's a requirement for the Soul Cape wearing that, and it's also a requirement for wielding, I think it's a requirement for wielding a Corporal Beast shield. So now that we have 70, I'm pretty sure that's the last prayer requirement for diaries. It's a big one, but it's normally a hard diary requirement, so now we can go knock out the Mauritania hard diary, which provides infinite teleports to Berg Durat, which will be a vital resource for us to obtain the Blood Bark armor, as otherwise we would have to rely on the minigame teleport to get us there. And I've gotten about 228,000 prayer XP. I still gotta use a little bit more. I accidentally bought 50 pyrophosphite, and you don't get a warning message from the Volcanic Mine shop, so I'm gonna have to use that up, otherwise I'd have to drop it, which is a waste. So yeah, I've got like 56 more fossils to burn through, so another 56k XP, give or take. You know, I'm gonna get a little bit more because I don't have as many medium fossils to uphold that, but yeah, I can do the Mauritania diaries, and I can do the hard Falador, yeah, the hard Falador diary right there. And, you know, since I can pretty much do all of the hard Falador diary, I might as well go for a mind talisman from some form of PVM, so I can, or maybe an Impling, so I can knock that out, as it requires an empty inventory. So yeah, we do that, we do that. We've already got, Grimtails is the only one we would have to do, but yeah, it's best to knock the rune crafting tasks out of the way as you can do them. So yeah, I'll check back on you when we complete a diary. Okay, I totally forgot I needed 70 defense as a requirement for Piety, so here I am at the Ammonite Crabs. There's 70 defense. That is the requirement for Piety, and it's needed to wield Barrow's armor. Let me open up this skill guide. Barrow's armor, Armadillo armor, Boots of Brimstone. Those are actually pretty decent in terms of like universal stats. And then a Vernic Defender we can wield if we were to get that. Crystal armor, that's eventually getting a buff with the equipment rebalancing, so we'll see how that is once we get that quest done. Netzinot face guard, not as important, but it will have the same strength bonus as Serpentine Helm, which requires a bit more defense levels. So once we do that quest, we could get that item for PVM, but you know, it's if you're able to store the full item in the stash unit, then maybe we'll go for it. Since you can just, you know, get it back at any time. And yeah, we can finally do the Piety diary in Mortania. So I'm going to go do that. Alright, there we go. All the hard tasks complete in Mortania. Thankfully, the watermelons did not die, so in the next clip I'm just going to go claim the legs from the Saber and Canifis. Well, was completely talking to myself because I didn't hit the start recording button, but yeah, got the Mortania legs 3. Not too much with these. You get 7.5% increased Slayer XP while doing a task in the tower, and I'm actually curious. Let me see if you need to equip those, because I know you have to on RS3. Says 7.5% while worn on a... No, you don't have to wear them. Okay. Oh, and we do get Bone Crusher. That's also useful. But you do have to charge that with Ecto tokens, so it's probably not something we're going to get. Oh yeah, another great thing is we get 50% more runes from the Barrow's chest. It's probably one of the most useful hard diaries. Yeah, you get 50% more runes from the Barrow's chest. So when we go for a set of Barrows, we'll get more runes, more prayer XP from burning shade remains. Shortcut on mostly harmless. That's not super useful. And double Mortmire fungi when casting Bloom. That's kind of useful for Herblore. Definitely useful. And infinite teleports to Berg Durat, which used to be a very good or reasonable construction method, because you would go here and get your Flam Tier bag from Shades of Morton, and you would buy the bricks from the shop, store them in the bag, go to your house, and make the attack stones. But now with Mahogany Homes, that's pretty much irrelevant now, and we're actually going to be doing Mahogany Homes and using up our 1,700 oak planks, give or take. Gonna go buy a rune pick from the Falador Dwarven Mine and use that to get the coal and iron at the monastery to superheat into steel bars for Mahogany Homes, and it should get us around, I'm guessing, like 300, 400k XP. I don't have my calculator out, so yeah, see you then. Alright, so I just decided to do the old school RuneScape birthday event before the 8th birthday event, before I, before it goes away. So, rewards from this event are 2 half-full wine jugs, which, I can't really use, so I gotta drop. Let this guy take it if he's not an iron, and you get a banana cape, which kind of looks like a skill cape, with the banana in the middle and the little tassels. It's kind of cute. Can you even do a skill cape emote with it? Yep, that's the emote. Monkey cape. And then you get a cursed banana, which lets you do a new walk and idle animation makes you look like a monkey. Kind of cool. But yeah, gonna have to drop these items, and I'll be able to reclaim them at Diango. No new emotes, just the cape and the banana and the jugs, which I can't keep, and they're not even worth that much, so. Alright, still in the process of doing construction contracts, mahogany homes, and I accumulated enough points to purchase the carpenter's trousers, still leaving room to purchase another plank sack just in case, even though you keep it at Hespori. So carpenter's trousers are now purchased, so now I need to get what is that, 1150 points for the carpenter's shirt. So yeah, gonna go store this in the house and continue on. 887 planks left to go. Okay, here we go. Here's 81 construction. Nothing really new from that. I can just boost to 87 with saw and tea. 89 with spicy stew. Yeah. Through the power of alcohol, I have achieved 200,000 rune crafting experience in a day at the Arceus Library. I'm a bit drunk right now, but I have only 371,000 rune crafting experience into the goal of 77. This is a long and arduous grind, and I can't wait to be done with this fucking bullshit. Okay, so we hit a big milestone on this grind. We're just under 1,000 books needed for the goal of 77 rune crafting. That's all. Other than that, I wanted to make some comments. I've been bored and looking up what alternative items you can put in a stash unit, whether they're upgrades or downgrades of an item, and weirdly enough, the Helm of Netzinot, it's used in 2 stash units, 1 elite, 1 master. The master one being needing a dragon pickaxe as well as rune boots. But it's weird. Apparently, almost all the other stash units where they require a specific item that can be upgraded, like a dragon hatchet or dragon pickaxe or even a dragon defender, you can store the tier above. So you can store the crystal variant, or you can store the Avernic defender in the dragon defender stash unit. But the Helm of Netzinot one, for whatever reason, somebody looked it up for me, or they actually tested it out for me. You can't actually store the upgraded Netzinot face guard inside the stash unit, which kind of sucks. But I mean, eventually when the equipment balances finish up, after people try to decide what's fair, eventually when the equipment balances finish up, the Netzinot face guard will actually have the same strength bonus as the Serpentine helmet. Again, you know, it's been going back and forth, and yeah, they'll have the same requirements, so yeah, it's not like it'll be useful for that much longer. And then even then, you can just store the Inquisitor armor and the POH eventually when you get the full set, and that's quite a nice strength bonus for a full set. So that's always an option, but yeah, check back in on you at probably when I get to 76. That's the next big milestone. That's the multiple water runes for the Lumbridge Elite step. Alright, I'm encroaching on 76 rune crafting. This level is one of the penultimate milestones for my goal, and it's also one of the large requirements for the Lumbridge Elite Diary, which is a wonderful diary for Ultimate Iron Man, as it allows you to traverse fairy rings without the need of a Drum staff. I would just have to get 88 smithing, which isn't that bad, so I can go ahead and knock that out after I get the quest cape. But here we go. 76 rune crafting. One more level until I can finally craft blood runes and complete Song of the Elves. See you then. Alright, I finally got a random event I still missing. I think I completed this outfit in the past, but I wasn't able to store it because of lack of storage options at the time. So here we go. This should be the last zombie items I need for the random event. Now the only random event items I'm missing is the stale baguette and the new beekeeper outfit. I only got one piece. I got the random twice so far. I got the top, and then the second time I got flax, so I'm still 1 out of 5 on that one. Yeah, there's top, bottom, hat, legs, and gloves. Yeah, I'm 1 out of 5 on that one, so yep, almost to 77, so gonna knock this out. Got about an hour left. Okay, let's hope I don't get too unlucky with this. Oh, yeah, I've got the book that they want. So with these 2 books, I will be getting the long-awaited goal of 77 rune crafting. I now have the long-awaited goal of being able to craft blood runes. And normally you do this with an empty inventory, so you can craft more blood runes per trip, granting more XP per hour. Because I have the plank sack in my inventory and the rune pouch, I'm going to, instead of crafting blood runes immediately, I'm going to go to Shades of Morton with a salve amulet and work my way up the metallic key tiers until I get gold keys, and then start looking for that rune scroll of blood bark and the rune scroll of swamp bark. I believe once you read them, you're able to craft the armor indefinitely for the duration of your account. I don't think you have to have it on you, but even if you do, I could just put it in death storage, and yeah, I'll update you along the way. Hopefully I can get it quick enough, and if not, I can always hopefully get lucky on that the gold lock, which allows you to store shades in a item, so I can fill my inventory with more redwood logs. But yeah, now I just gotta put this zombie head in my house and go grab the salve amulet and something else. Salve amulet, zombie head, and slight amount of combat gear, food. Oh yeah, and an axe for the redwood logs. But I don't even need to get the redwood logs until the last tier of shades. So yeah, that was nice. It only took me about 30 to 45 minutes for me to get my, oh, that's the elite task complete finally. But yeah, it only took me 30 to 45 minutes to get my gold key. I was really lucky. I got the gold key on the first shade of the second to last tier, so I'm already at the final tier of shades, and I'm just the Karen Blessing 2, the Rada's Blessing 2 gives you 5 daily teleports to the Karen Woodland, which is really close to Redwoods, so I'm going to utilize that to get 5 logs, and then I'm going to burn 5 shades, and then I've got my flam tier bag for when I run low on builder's supplies. So yeah, I'll check back on you when I get either a piece of the Zealot's robes, a lock, or even a rune scroll. See you then. And there's the first piece of Zealot's robes, the Zealot boots. Very nice. And that's literally a back-to-back Zealot's robes. That's the Zealot helmet. Awesome. Ooh, that's the Tree Wizard's Journal, which allows us to create swamp bark armor. Nice. So yeah, I'm out of keys, so I usually keep one key on me, but you're pretty much guaranteed a key in 6 shade burns, so I'm not concerned. And we also got noted redwood logs, which is very, very nice. Hey guys, look who I found. Does that name ring a bell at all? Yeah, he's just doing Shades of Morton like me. He wants to get the gold coffin for Fashionscape. Yeah, I forgot to mention in the last clip, but if you're keeping up with Swampletics and what he's doing on his stream, it's kind of crazy. He's going for the gold lock, which is like a 1 in 60 from gold keys, but he can only get gold keys from the 2nd tier shade, and to get that he needs magic logs, and his only source of magic logs is getting lucky at Shades of Morton, or getting a 1 in 64 drop of a single magic log from the zombies in the Lair of Tarn Razalor. So I think he had like 10 logs in his inventory when he started the stream or something like that, so that's 640 kills you need to do for, you have to do 64 kills for a 1 in 60, so if you do the math, that's like, it's basically a 1 in 3.8k drop, if you can imagine that from killing zombies, but you have to go to the work of making the oil and such, so, yeah, props to him for a very useless item that's mainly just for Fashionscape, but I don't think he can really wear any other cape that benefits him other than, like, I don't know, probably some Clue Scroll cape from a Lucky Impling, Obsidian cape trimmed from a Lucky Impling, weird stuff like that. And here we go. Got it from the black key, I think, yep. The 8th black key, I got the Bloody Notes. That's the Rune Swirl of Bloodbark, which allows us to create Bloodbark armor. And yeah, it's just a little bit of lore I'm gonna read on my free time, and now I can finally make Bloodbark armor. So yeah. Now I gotta go to Hespori and, well, maybe I could finish the Zealot's robes. It's not really gonna get any faster, honestly. I mean, it might be faster if I had a dragon axe, but I don't know. We'll see. And there we go. I finally got the boost I needed to acquire the final pieces of Bloodbark armor. This is what it looks like. It looks kind of weird. Kind of not old schooly or split barky, but yeah, the other pieces are in the house, and yeah. I'm just gonna continue to do blood rune crafting for the rest of the night, and then maybe on the weekend I'll do Monkey Madness 2 while I'm more focused. So I was using up my doing a little bit of mage training arena for Bones to Peaches. I used up my pure essence I got from Slayer, and I made cosmic runes out of it. And to get the cosmic talisman, I just was big net fishing at Catherby to get a casket for a cosmic talisman, because otherwise I'd have to go through the abyss every time. But yeah, I got around 1900 cosmics, and then I bought the earth staff and the amount of water runes I needed for the enchantment playground. I got around 10,000 11,000 enchantment points, so well over what you need for Bones to Peaches. But yeah, I just did that because normally it's really hard to get cosmic runes outside of before you complete Song of the Elves, because that's the shop that has the most of them. Otherwise you gotta craft them or get them as a monster drop. And yeah, I'm like halfway to getting the graveyard points needed for Bones to Peaches. I've got all the other points. I did that previously, as those runes are much easier to obtain. It's the cosmic runes that are annoying. And I just saved this to last because it's one of the most annoying, and the higher hit points level you have, the better. Because you can eat the bananas, I guess, to heal, but otherwise you'd have to eat. I've got like monkfish here. Otherwise you'd have to like go to the duel arena, talk to the NPCs to get them to heal you, teleport to the Ferox Enclave, stuff like that. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the monkfish method, and then yeah, use my restore my health with rapid heal, and shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, once I get Bones to Peaches, this room is a lot easier because Peaches heal 8 compared to Bananas healing 2, and you take 2 damage here always. So yeah, you can die here and it's safe, but every time you die, you get restored to full HP, but you lose 10 graveyard pizzazz points every time. So that would be annoying. And when I was doing the enchantment room, I know most people run around the middle, and they just they enchant the dragon stones and they deposit them, because the dragon stones give you, at least for me, it gave me like 10 points, but I just did the random shapes because that gave you 5. There we go. I finally obtained the final amount of points. I need to unlock Bones to Peaches. I'm still 85k away from another magic level, which 82 would bring me to the level for I'd be able to 1 away from Barrow's teleport, and that also the 5 boost from Stu's would allow me to enchant an Onyx Amulet. So I might go grab well, I could get the 85k XP from Monkey Madness 2, the XP reward, so I'm probably going to go do that soon. But yeah, here's the Bones to Peaches unlock. There we go, and I've got 10,700 enchantment points left over, which could allow me like 300, 600, 900. That's plenty of points needed if I want. That's basically the enchantment points done if I wanted to go from beginner to Master Wand. The Master Wand is a 15 magic attack bonus, and then you can attach the Kodai insignia to increase the magic bonus further, and add a magical strength to it, and also is a rune saving effect. So it's probably one of and it auto casts ancients, and the Master Wand also auto casts ancients. So that's a +5 magic accuracy, better than the ancient staff. Although the Master Wand, you can't really use crush attack with it like you can the ancient staff. But yeah, Bones to Peaches unlocked. It's a really good spell for Armadillo God Wars. It allows you to survive longer there, because you can turn the big bones or regular bones into peaches, and that allows you to sustain yourself longer. It's good for Slayer, specifically like Blood Velds that drop multiple bones. And yeah, now I just have to cast Bones to Peaches and Alcarad Palace for the hard diary. And then for the elite diary, I'm just missing that. Is a no-brainer, easily done. I could actually do this right now if I had an axe. I don't have the 88 smithing, and I already have the rune crafting, just not the inventory set up to do that. And yeah, that's one of the best diaries to do. And as for the hard diary, all I think that's beneficial from it is the 10% more XP from Tears of Guthix. So that's like between 1 to 2,000 extra XP, probably in like Herb Lore, weekly. So that's something, but it's not, it's not anything game changing like the tier 4 ring is, because that allows you to traverse fairy rings without a drama and stuff. But we'll work towards that. I'm just gonna complete the diary and then probably go and see what I can do with Monkey Madness 2. I'm probably going to flinch Kruk, which is like one of the first bosses at Monkey Madness 2, because he hits quite hard and he uses both melee and ranged, so it's kind of annoying of a fight, but we'll see how it goes. Well, not as many tiers this week, but still, I get the 10% additional XP, so it's 9k XP in Herblore, 69 Herblore. Nice. One away from the goal of Song of the Elves, 63k XP off. And we can now make anti-fire breath potions, so if we go back to doing Slayer while we wait for our herbs to grow and train Herblore at the same time, we can kill metallic dragons a lot easier, so I can go ahead and probably take those off my ban list. I know you shouldn't really ban metallic dragons, but I did that anyway, so now I'm going to do some questing. Yeah, Monkey Madness 2, maybe. We'll see. Maybe I should, knock out the lower tier quests before I take on Kruk, but we'll see. Alright, and here is the Getting Ahead quest completed. It's a pretty simple quest. The boss fight only has like 100 health. You can fully protect melee, and all you have to do is dodge the rocks that fall so you don't get hit by that. But yeah, it's kind of a cool quest, because all the items you can get are completely in Zaya, so it's pretty good for those Zaya-only accounts. You pick up a bunch of spawns, and the only item you have to bring yourself is a pickaxe. But yeah, not too much XP, but it's a good introductory quest in terms of XP for new accounts, and it also unlocks a tannery at the Kebos Lowlands, and the only tannery in Zaya, so yeah. It's a pretty good idea, because for those Zaya-only accounts, there are a bunch of chromatic dragons, namely the brutal black dragons that are found in the black, blue, and red dragons you can find in the Zaya dungeon. So that's really useful for those accounts. But yeah, next quest, I guess I'll do Exiles. You might need prayer potions for that. I've got some in Hispori storage, so I'm gonna go and grab those out and see what I can do. And there we go. There is the Grim Tales quest completed. Those don't even look worthwhile picking up. But yeah, pretty much, done the quest. Got the golden goblin, and all you gotta do is use it on the beanstalk. And oh, forgot you gotta give it to Silas first. But yeah, I'm not going to make another clip for this, but the rewards from this allow you to complete the Falador Hard Diary, and the helmet reward is also the best in slot helmet for crush attack bonus. So yeah, you also get Herblore XP from it, like 5,000 Herblore XP, so that plus on top of what we'll get from the diary will get us that much closer to the level requirement for Song of the Elves. Alright, I got my equipment all set up for the Jorgamajund, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, the final boss on Exiles. Kind of scuffed, but magic defense, a little bit of prayer, crush attack is 100 with the helmet, and the leaf-bladed battle axe that the final boss is most weak to crush, so hopefully this goes well. Funnily enough, I don't know if I said this before, but I almost wiped on the second to last boss here because I forgot to equip the V shield because I was wearing the Tome of Fire to do high alching, and I was at like 18 health, and then I finally switched the shield. But yeah, let's see how this goes. You need super restores because it does reduce your stats, so I'm using these in place of prayer. It has an attack where you gotta face away from it. Otherwise, you take, like, I think it's 50 damage or something. Yeah, 50 damage and your stats get drained if you get hit by it. You just face away from it. And then there's a attack kind of like Hispori where you gotta rapidly click. But, yeah, we'll see how this goes. Got my attack potion. Let's go. There we go. That was not too bad at all. So there's the final boss of Fremennik Exiles defeated with the Leaf Blade Battle Axe. A very good crush weapon. And, by the way, a majority of my looting bag items were in his Spory storage because there's a couple of untradables there. I want to make room for food, supplies. I got my plank sack in there, my Monkey Madness items for Monkey Madness 2, which we're going to be doing next, and I'm going to be using the leaf-bladed battle axe at Kruk because if you don't have the right gear and stats and staminas, you're supposed to flinch him, and the higher damage weapon, the better for that. So yeah, that's Fremennik Exiles complete. So we can now, we're now able to kill the new basilisks for the jaw, which allows you to make the best melee strength helmet. Not a very good unlock because you can't store the upgraded helmet in the same stash units as the Helm of Netzinot. So if you want to store it, you got to store the base helmet, take it apart, and put the jaw, the basilisk jaw in the looting bag. So yeah, it's not super good, but yeah, just to prove. Those are my items in the looting bag. The rest is at Hespori due to storage concerns and inventory. I didn't know how tough the fight was going to be, so yeah. I'm probably going to take the items out now because I am a bit less comfortable with Monkey Madness 2. I've never done the quest before, and figure since it's a Grand Master and not a Master quest, because Fremennik Exiles is Master, so I'm going to go take the items out and do that. And then once I do that, I can get rid of the Monkey Speak Amulet and the Gree, as you can reclaim those from Zooknock after the quest is complete. So yeah, I'm going to go do that now. Oh yeah, and I can ditch the V shield, because if you lose it, you can reclaim it for, I think, 50k, so it's a 20k loss. So anytime you want to grind out some high-level basilisks and you want more defensive bonuses, I guess you'd go grab this, but yeah, other than that, it's kind of useless. Just got the second piece of the Beekeeper outfit from while I was doing the middle of the Monkey Madness 2 quest, getting the satchels. So yeah, I haven't ever done this before. It's interesting. I haven't failed yet, but it's kind of like the Sorcerer's Garden with avoiding the monkeys. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. If you get caught, I think you have to basically redo everything over again with the satchels. So yeah. Just prepping for the Glau fight right now. I know my gear's kind of scuffed. I've got the prayer bonus for the Arty Cloak. I'm going to be getting the climbing boots for the... actually, you probably don't even need those, to be honest, because you won't be attacked with melee with the method I'm using, the safe spot method. You only take damage from magic, so I could go grab something as stupid as like the Jester boots if I was really anal about it. They actually provide 5 magic defense, and they don't have any negative attack bonuses, just a negative ranged defense, which we don't really care about. So yeah, sadly, I found out, probably, I didn't attempt to fletch one yet, but while the bow says it's able to use rune arrows, I looked on the wiki and it said the UComp bow can only shoot, it can only shoot, I thought they sold, oh, there's none in stock, so where do you get rune arrows? Number in stock 0. Oh, the ranging guild. I guess that makes sense. But yeah, apparently the UComp bow can't shoot broad arrows. So I'll use rune arrows. They're a little bit pricier, but they hit harder and they're... Yeah, so I'm going to go grab the rune arrows, grab the Jester boots, grab an archer helm, and you know, attempt it. I'm pretty sure all your items are lost because it's an instance, so I'll teleport out if needed. Utilizing the safe spot, glow can max to 35, so I'll keep my hit points above those, and if I'm out of supplies, then I'll just teleport out. Hopefully I won't die, but, you know, you never know. Alright, all prepped up for Glow. This is what the gear is going to be looking like. Magic defense of 103. Magic is the only thing he can hit you with the safe spot method. We are 93 ranged, so I think our accuracy is like 75% with Eagle Eye. Might be a bit higher, but yeah, range strength of 49. Accuracy, though, is what the U-Comp bow provides, and you can even, I believe you can get a 10 attack range with the accurate style, but we'll see. I'm just going to go cook these sharks up and hope for the best. That's all we can do. And there we go. Glow is finally defeated with a U composite bow, and that allows us to complete Monkey Madness 2. As you can see, I'm a scrub and I have the Quest Helper plugin active, but yeah, these are the supplies left. Honestly, the boss is only really hard on the second phase, where you have to get him in a position where he can't attack you, and he also doesn't retreat. That's a big thing, because if you get him out of his attack range enough, he'll just retreat to his initial wander location. So yeah, there's Monkey Madness 2 complete. It allows us to talk to monkeys without the need of a monkey speak amulet. And we can reclaim the Gree-Grees at any time from Zooknox, so we don't have to go through that annoying process ever again. And yeah, oh, and we also get access to gorillas, which drop the best items to make jewelry, which we won't be doing yet. And we also get access to the monkey backpack, which is a cosmetic item that you can upgrade by doing laps at the Apatol course. Yeah, which will probably do that, because what level do you stop failing the course? I think it's 77. Might wait until 77 to do that. Oh, no fail at 75. Okay, so that's honestly not that bad. That's like, might get one level at Palm of each and then go there. Why not? You know? Store my stuff in his Spory, get a seed box, and train my Herblore up at the same time to get to 70 for Song of the Elves. But I do have to do Dream Mentor. That's another annoying quest, but I do want to store my stuff in his Spory so I can get some blood runes for this quest, because it's a magic-based quest. So I'm going to go do that now. Oh, and that's probably the end of the video. I forgot to mention that. I'm just going to do all that stuff and see you in the next one, where we still have to do Dream Mentor, Song of the Elves. It could do Darkness of Hallowvale, but I need my melee weapons back. But I kind of want to save those quests until we get better melee stats. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video.